What if your wallet isn't making your decisions, you are but not consciously? Every time you buy something you didn't plan for it, it can feel random. A late night online order, an extra coffee, one more skincare product, a limited edition gadgets you suddenly needed. But impulse spending is rarely about the product itself. It's usually about emotion disguised as logic. Markets and marketers understand these extremely well. They don't just sell products, they sell relief, excitement, identity, comfort, and status. Your brain is constantly scanning for quick rewards, and spending gives it exactly that, a small dopamine hit. In case that momentum, buying feels productive, rewarding, and emotionally satisfying. The danger is that your rational brain often arrives late to party. By the time logic catches up, the payment is already processed. That's why understanding impulse spending isn't really about money management. It's about understanding how you mind react to stress, boredom, insecurity, and temptation in a world built to trigger all four. Think about what happens when you have had a bad day. You are mentally drained, maybe frustrated after work or feeling emotionally low. Suddenly, scrolling through shopping apps feel strategically comforting. That's not an accident. Emotional spending is one of the strongest drivers of impulsive purchases. When people feel anxious, lonely, or even bored, buying something creates a temporary emotional shift. It gives a sense of control. You may not be able to fix your job, relationships, or stress level instantly, but you can buy something and feel an immediate sense of reward. For example, someone who feels unappreciated at work might justify buying expensive shoes because it creates a feeling of self-worth. The item becomes less about function and more about emotional compensation. The problem is that the emotional high fades fast while the financial consequences stay much longer. Now add modern technology into the equation, and impulse spending becomes even harder to resist. Years ago, buying something required effort, going to a store, carrying cash, physically handing over money. Today, friction is gone. One click checkouts, saved payments methods, buying now, pay later option, and personalized ads remove nearly every obstacle between desire and action. The easier spending becomes, the less time your brain has to reconsider. Imagine seeing a targeted ad for headphones after casually monitoring um, music to a friend. Suddenly, there is a flash sale ending in 2 hours, 5-star reviews, and a bold message saying only three left. This combination activates urgency, scarcity, and fear of missing out all at once. It creates the illusion that not buying is actually the bigger loss. In reality, many impulsive purchases are manufactured decisions triggered by carefully engineered convenience. Social psychology plays an even deeper role. Humans are naturally weird for comparison. Social media platforms constantly expose people to curative lifestyles, vacations, luxury apartments, designer outfit, expensive meals, tech upgrades, beauty routines, etc. etc. Over time, repeated exposure changes your perception of what is normal. Suddenly, your perfect functional phone feels outdated. Your wardrobe feels incomplete. Your home feels less impressive. This is called aspirational consumption. Buying things not because you need them, but because they symbolize the life you want. For example, some might purchase a high end gym membership after watching fitness influencers, not because they need the facility, but because they are subconsciously buying into an identity. Spending becomes symbolic. You are no longer purchasing a product, you are purchasing a version of yourself. Retail environments are also psychologically designed to weaken self control. Grocery stores place snacks near checkout lines for a reason. Streaming platforms outplay recommendations for a reason. Online stores show Customers also bought suggestions for a reason. These systems exploit decisions fatigue. The more choices and stimuli your brain processes throughout the day, the weaker your resistance becomes. By evening, your mental energy is depleted, making impulsive decisions more likely. This is why people often spend more late at night or after long work days. Consider someone opening a shopping app just to browse before bed. Within minutes, attractive visuals, discounts, countdowns, timers, and personalized recommendations create a perfect psychological storm. The purchase feels spontaneous. Both the environment was carefully built to encourage exactly that behavior. So, how do you fight impulse spending? Not by relying on willpower alone. Willpower is unreliable when you are tired, emotional, or distracted. The smarter strategy is creating systems that slows your decision down. Introduce a friction back into spending. Delete saved cards. Wait 24 hours before non-essential purchases. Make a shopping list before entering stores or apps. Ask a simple question: am I buying this because I need it or because I want to feel something? That one pause can expose the real motivation. Impulse spending isn't proof of bad discipline. It's proof that human psychology is highly responsive to reward, emotion, and environment. Once you understand that, spending becomes less reactive and more intentional. In a marketplace designed to capture your attention, and money awareness becomes your strongest financial advantage. If you like the video, please do consider subscribing my channel, and I will be right back with you with another video. Till then, goodbye.